morning. James here from the Dragon Blogger team. Hopefully my microphone's working properly today. I forgot to check, but on this lovely Sunday morning, I hope everybody had a great night last night. Today we got a very cool show for everyone. We're going to be showing some very cool products that I've actually had or used, or another member of the team has used. While I do that, making sure everything's set up, we are good. So we're going to be popping over to the first product today, and that is from Shargy, the Shargy Portable Charger. Now this is the Storm 2. It's a 100-watt charger. This is a cool little piece right here. We're going to let the video play while I talk about it. This is a 25,600 milliamp laptop power bank, or power bank for any pretty much devices out there. Now this is a very cool looking design for a device of its sort. It does have a digital screen. The digital screen is actually an interactive menu screen, which is kind of cool as well. With that, I've never seen a power bank have a digital screen like that. Now when I pop this open, I'm going to show you in a second right here the actual display sheet that comes with it, and that's the sheet right there, and it shows you the storage menu sheet, and that's that right there. That actually has an indication to show you guys the temperatures that the bank is actually at, the battery usage, and the charging cells. It also tells you the voltage and the amperage that's being used. It'll also tell you if you're charging in or outwards with that. Now this is a 100-watt pass-through, and there's your 100-watt keyword. Now that is a USB-C to USB-C cable. That USB-C cable will allow for up to 100 watts of charging capability to it or out from the device. Now this does have two USB-C ports, one USB-A port and a DC port. Now one DC port is used to charge this device or charge another device. You also have the USB-C port that's in and out as well. That in and out will actually charge this in under about 2 hours. There is your device, of course, as well. It is see-through. You can see all the chips, the capacitors, and the screens that is used in this device. I kind of like that it's that coloration and pattern with this all the way around. It's a really nice device. Now, if you're using just the one in and out USB-C port, USB-C port 1, that is your whole 100-watt charge right there, that first one. If you're using the second one, you have to divide the power up. Same with the USB-A and everything else with that. So it does change the how much you can charge. It's 100 watts max. If you use that one single port, you do get that full 100 watts, which means you can charge your MacBook Air, your MacBook Pro, or any other device in between at 100 watts if it can accept that 100 watts of power. Kind of cool. Now there is a single button design for the digital display, and that single button design is just a little yellow button. The little yellow button is actually usable and adjustable, so you can go in there and change certain pieces on that screen. And I'm going to show you the screen right here. I'm going to push the button, turn it on, and there you guys go. It starts up. It starts telling you Storm 2, and there is your screen, showing you about 24 Celsius of the power down there. But if you press buttons, you can actually swap it out, and there you guys go right there. You can start changing what the voltage is or amperage is if you want for that. That's kind of cool that it will allow with that to do that for a device. Just a simple, really cool little piece right there if you're looking for it. Shargy. We're going to pop over. We're going to show you the Eufy security system.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Eufy.
Actually, this is not the right video for this. Let me just grab a camera. That is not the right camera. So we're going to pop over. We're going to talk about the Eufy Cam 2 Pro. The 2 Pro is a wireless home security system. Comes with a couple of these little cameras. Now, your cameras may look a little different. They may be a little longer and a little obturated, and that's because they may have a different battery style inside. Now, this is what this kit right here does look like for that. Yeah, definitely early again. Definitely. So, with this, it is very cool. Now, The kit that we're talking about has a longer battery, and that's because it has a 365-day battery. That's a full year charge battery. Now, these are wireless, so you don't have to have them plugged in. You just charge them once a year and you're good to go. Now, we're going to get into that. You'll probably you'll get them and you'll start using them and be like, why do I have to charge this so soon? Well, the charging capability of these and how long the battery lasts is how much you are using these cameras. If you have them set to trigger on everything, you're going to use more battery because the camera is active more. You can set it up that. Now, it does have a free app. The app is completely free. 2K resolution, so you have a nice resolution. They are full IP67 weatherproof, so you don't have to worry about that as well. Now, you get two cameras and the home base. The home base is technically the only piece that does have to be wired and hooked up. Now, you'll hook that home base up to your modem or router, and then you'll pair these to that device. Now, with that, you have this cool piece. Now, they do have the tripod connections or the mounting for the walls on the back. On the bottom is this little silicone plug, and on there, you'll see a USB-C charging cable to charge it. It'll take you approximately about an hour and a half to 2 hours to charge each camera. Now, it does come with those cables, so you're good there as well. It does come with all the included hardware to mount these pretty much anywhere you really want. Now, the cool part is the actual app works really, really well. Let me grab a phone because I actually use all these in my house. Now, the app will actually indicate your cameras, what cameras are on. They're all off because I am actually home right now, so there's really no need for them to be on. You then have the home base. The home base will actually indication of how many cameras are on it. It'll tell you your your storage labels, your face management, and AI powered kit. The AI is going to allow you to just if you wanted to trigger on dogs, cars, homes, whatever you really want with that. And it'll also learn face management. So the more people that are active in your house, it can actually use familiar faces, and you don't have to worry about that. Of course, then you have storage with that, and storage is adjustable in the home base. You'll have to add like an SD card with that if you want. I'm going to come over here. We're going to grab the living room camera. We're going to turn the living room camera on, which is that one that I just had. Now, inside that, once you activate it, you'll have all this stuff: motion detection, power management, spotlights, videos, audios, notifications, and in general. With that, power management is what you're going to want to play with because you can customize it and adjust the power settings of the recording times and the recording lengths. It'll tell you how many working days, detective events, and all of that in between with that. Which is kind of nice as well. We're going to pop this on. We're going to turn audio off. So there is your camera, and that is what it looks like right now, which is actually very, very nice, even though it's quite bright in here because all the recording stuff with it on hand. Now, you do have what's called trigger spotlight. And that means you can actually have a spotlight come on at night and you can blind people and see that. Now, they do night vision, so you don't have to do the spotlight. It just does black and white as well with that. It does have two-way audio and a full-on kit. Eufy does a really great job with their cameras. Well worth taking a look and getting one. Like I said, I use them in my place and I love them. I have no problems with those cameras. Merca, thank you for the follow. Daniel, thank you for the follow. Rover, how are you doing, buddy? I don't see that product in there. Okay, next up is a Bezeus product. This is another little power block. This little power charger or wall charger is actually kind of cool. And today we're taking a look at this very cool product from Bezeus. Now, this Bezeus little wall plug is actually very, very cool. It is actually powered by their current GAN 5 technology or their 5th gen GAN technology. Now, this is a 65 watt dual charging brick. Now, this dual charging brick is actually kind of cool because it is super slim. Guys, that is so thin that you could put this in the wall plug by popping down the plug, plugging it in, and you could still slide a bed or a table towards this if you need that space and not have to worry about it. That means this is a lot skinnier than those standard big old thick bricks. Now this is a 2-plug style device, so you do have a USB-C and a USB-A or 3.0 plug right there. Now it does come with the standard USB-C to USB-C cable, so it does come with one of those. If you need the regular USB to other device cable, you have to bring your own, like this one, USB to USB-C with it. Now you guys will just literally plug it in like you would with normal plugs, and then you are up and ready to charge your devices just like that, but just in a compact form. I love that it's really that thin. Plus, you guys, if you really needed to carry it with you, that takes up so much less space in your backpack or even your pocket than. Now, this is a 65 watt charger, a 2-port. If you use the USB-C side, you're going to get that 65 watts. If you use 2 ports, it's going to divide that power between the ports. That's just the way it works. But it's ultra slim, very easy to put in your pocket, take with you, and you don't have to worry about sitting on the plugs because the plug folds up inside it. I don't think we have any phones in the carousel, Charles. I do apologize. I don't think we have any phones today. Charles, thank you for the follow. Great little charging block, works fundamentally very well, and it's actually quite portable and light, and that's the best part about that one. We're going to be showing you, I believe, the Yaber K1 650 ANSI lumens brightness 1080p projector.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Yaber Ace K1 projector. This is a 650 ANSI ultra bright home theater movie projector with Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth, and native 1080p. It also supports 4K, has auto screen, and a full sealed engine, which is unique to Yaber after spending several years researching and developing that kind of technology. Now, this is just the unboxing to show you everything that comes with it. It comes with some nice supplemental cables, as well as a very cool remote too that you can use to get your projector set up and ready to go wherever you want to cast on to the video. One thing that I really liked about this Yaber projector is just the sleekness of it and how it's designed and how good it looks. Now, what's also really cool about it is that the native 1080p picture that it provides is not only.
Now, it is a native 1080p. Now, the cool part is it will accept a 4K input, but it only outputs at 1080p. But you can get that. You do have dual HDMI inputs or ports on this, so you can connect up other devices, which is very decent for that. Now, it does have a 15-watt speaker, so you can play audio off of this. Now, it does have Wi-Fi 6, so you can have the connectability with that as well to connect up to the most current Wi-Fi connection out there. So if your router does have 6, you'll be able to do that. Now, this is kind of cool because you can mirrorcast and all of that with this, but I kind of wished it did have Android built in, but it doesn't have that. So you do have to add your own Fire Stick or something to play with that off of this. Now you do have Bluetooth connectability, so you can pair your phone up, and that's what he's doing right there, is just pairing his phone up. And of course you can see his dog in the background just staring at it like, hey, let me chew on that. Let me chew on that. Now you can do up to 150-inch screen off of this. It does have autofocus and keystone correction. Now the keystone correction, of course, you'll have to mess with on yourself. With a little bit to get it properly fixed and all of that. Now this does have a filter in there, so you can swap that filter out, clean it out with you as you go. It's kind of cool to have that as well. Now they do recommend anywhere from 40 inches to 150-inch screen on this. Now he's about to do something really cool. He's going to swap this over in a second. You're going to see the cats, of course, right there chasing some fish, and that's kind of a cool idea to be able to do that with this on hand. So great little projector if you're looking for something like that. I'm gonna show everyone a very cool Phanteks Evo 300. This is a nice little power station.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Blogger.
We don't need that. We can actually do this. This is a cool little power station. This little power station does have multiple ports. It has, I believe, 9 different ports. It does do 299 watt hours of power in this little power bank. Now, with that, like I said, you have 9 different plugs and ports. So you do have multiple connections and multiple ways of connecting it. You do have 2 AC plugs, which means you can plug in your fan or light into this and run it off of that, which is kind of cool as well. You do have two USB Cs. One is a 60-watt charge through as well off of that, though. You then have the standard USB C. You do have quick charging USB A and a standard USB A. You then have two DC plugs DC plugs as well as a cigarette lighter. Now you have this large 7-inch digital screen. That large screen will actually indicate what you're charging at, how much charge is left in the device, and how many hours it's going to take to charge that as well. You then have some on and off switches. Those on and off switches will turn the display on and off. It'll also turn on and off the AC or DC plugs, so you don't have to worry about using up that extra power on hand. So with this, it's kind of cool. To charge this thing fully, it takes about 2.5 hours if you use the USB-C plug and the wall plug that's included. If you get the not included solar panel, it takes about 3.5 hours to charge this device. Yes, that's right, you heard me. It can run off the Phanteks solar panel or other solar panels that use alligator clips. You can use the standard wall plug, it takes about 4 hours, or the car plug, another 4 hours to do that as well. On the back, you do have some LED lighting. The LED lighting is going to indicate SOS or straight light with it, so you just have a standard light. You'll be able to charge your, let's say, your DSL cameras, like your Canons or your Sony ZV-E10s, about 21 times off of this device. You'll be able to charge your iPhone 14 about 27 times as well. Your drones about 5 to 6 times. Your MacBook Air is about 5 times. So it does carry a lot of power on this. It's just a simple little piece right there that is nice and portable and handheld, and you can use it to do a lot of stuff. On the back is where you'll see the power switch for the light and your pigtails for the solar panel. The Phanteks Evo 300 is a great little device in the times of need. If you've never been without power, and it happens, you will realize that one day you need one of these. I actually have 2 of them. I like mine. I really, really do. Christy, thank you for the follow. I truly appreciate that. We're going to pop over. We're going to show everyone the Nebula Anchor solar projector. Now, this was a video done by Nate off our team, and I'm going to just drop the sound off and talk about this. Now, we're showing you guys the solar style. Now, there is another version that does have a built-in battery, so you can actually do it without having it plugged in. We're showing you the plugged-in version. Now, this is a 1080p projector that does have 4K input support, but only outputs at 1080p for you. This does have built-in Android, so you do have the Android TV 9 or Android 9, which gives you access to 7,000 apps easily to watch pretty much anything you want on hand with this. Now, it is HDR10, which is super bright, of course, on hand with that as well. Now, this does got a couple cool things. First and foremost, this is a true digital laser projector, so it's a laser style projection. It does have 2 3-watt speakers built in. It does have an HDMI input, a USB input, Bluetooth connectability, and Wi-Fi connectability on top of that. You can use it for anywhere about 40 inches to 120-inch screen as well. Now, with this device, you get a remote control. The remote control is actually a Google Assistant remote control, so you can talk to it. You don't have to just use it. Now, with this is 400 ANSI lumens brightness, which is quite bright on hand. You'll get about 30,000 hours of lamp life off this device. That means you'll be able to use it for 6 hours a day for the next 10 years with no issue at hand on that. Now, it's considered a throw ratio of a 1.2 at a 16.9 aspect ratio device. Now, inside the device, you have 2 gigabytes of DDR RAM. You have about 8 gigabytes of hard drive space. Wi-Fi connectability is 2.4 and 5G. Now, with that, you do have the Bluetooth 4.2 and a wife that is stalking me in chat. Why are you watching? No, go back to bed, lady. Go back to bed. So with this, you have a projector that does pretty much anything you could want on hand and have all the usability as well. Now Nate here's just showing you guys how you'll have to manually adjust some of the keystone corrections, some of the settings that are user friendly, adjust your sound connections and your Wi-Fi connections and all that. He's about to pop over. He's going to show you guys a little video play of some birds on the wall. Yes, that's right, birds. Great projector, very awesome little piece. Just an amazing product right there. I love Anker. Anker makes some great stuff. Anker actually is the parent company of Eufy. Now, maybe you want to tear that projector
Hey guys,
apart.
Nikita with Dragon Bloggers
You
here to
do
show
that with
you
this
this
screwdriver.
really amazing Hoto all-in-one designed electric screwdriver. This thing is fantastic. I love how it has the nice little telescoping grabber at the top. It makes it easy if you transport it. It comes with a USB-C cable with
Yeah, I'm not
which is
sure why
what you
she's
use
up
to
for
charge
over.
it. What's also really cool is that the case itself can lock. So right now it's locked. So no matter how hard I try to pull this, it won't come off. I simply just turn it to the unlock phase and then it slides right off. Now it comes with the actual electric screwdriver itself. It has a little cap up here that blocks the top where you can put the head in. You just simply, it grips pretty well, but you simply just pull it off. And then of course right here, as you can see at the top, it's on the off, and then it has different torque settings that you can use it on. And when you use it, you know, you can go counterclockwise or clockwise, just depending on whether you want to screw something in or take something out. And it also comes with this really nice ring light so that you can see whatever you're screwing. Here at the bottom is where you charge it. But what's also cool is the little stand where it comes is where all the different types of heads are that you can use for different purposes. And whichever one you want, you just simply pull it out, go ahead and pop it into place, and then you're good to go. There's a magnetic connection that forms, and so you're good to just start screwing, and then, you know, set it to whatever torque setting you want, or simply just turn it off to
He's
save on
doing
battery.
something.
And I just think it's absolutely fantastic as an all-in-one. This is
I
one of
just
the
wouldn't trust her.
most uniquely designed screwdrivers that
She's
I've
a
ever
little
gotten to
shady.
use, and it is fantastic for all of your screwdriving needs. So if you're looking for a really comprehensive all-in-one set to use, definitely check out this Hoto electric screwdriver. It's an all-in-one set that's super easy to carry, transport, and use for.
So that is the Hoto electric screwdriver. Great little piece if you're looking for something to tear apart. Now, maybe you want to protect that nice iPhone 14 Pro Max. Well, we're going to show you guys the 14 Pro Max case from Andobel. A great little case to protect this little phone. Now, inside this package, you'll be greeted with the terry cloth to clean it, of course. You'll then be greeted with this MagSafe phone case that is in translucent black coloration. Now, it does have the raised bevel edge all the way around it to protect your lens and your screen. Now, I will tell you, like I always tell you, always make sure you still have a screen protector, because even though this case is going to protect your phone, if you drop it on a sharp, pointy rock or something, it's going to crack that screen no matter what. It doesn't matter. With that, now this is considered MagSafe. That means you can still magnetically charge this or wirelessly charge this as well. Now, this has built-in magnets around this built-in ring holder. That's right, this is a built-in ring holder with 9 earth magnets all the way around. This means you can stick it to something and hold it off of that device and not have to worry about it on hand, which means I can do this. Let's see if I can connect it up to that. And right there, I'm holding it off of this device. Just that simple, that easy. Now, just make sure that you have a strong enough metal to use it. That's not going to stick to everything, but should stick to most. Now, with this, you'll literally just slide your phone in just like that, pop it in, and you're on there with that. You guys can see that the camera is in there nice. Now, the cool part is it really does not pick up fingerprints at all, which is kind of cool. But like I said, ring holder. The ring holder does pop out, and that gives you protection to grab it. That lady, Alexa, stop. Of course, my TV starts talking to me. So back here, you can use the ring holder as a kickstand to hold your phone up in any direction. It does swivel 360 degrees, so you do have that ability to pretty much use it as anywhere you want with that. Great little piece, does protect your phone very, very well. Fits perfectly, and you are good for up to about 10 feet drops on hand. So if you need a case, Andobel's got you covered with that right there. Facebook user, I'm up way too early. I'm not sure who that is over there. Who is that? I definitely am up way too early. Or I never went to bed. Which one could it be? We're taking a look at a pair of earbuds. We're going to move over. We're going to talk about these earbuds from Tozo. These are the A1s, the A1 mini earbuds. These are actually really, really light earbuds that actually pack quite a punch for that. You do get about 5.5 hours of usage time off of these earbuds on a charge. You have 22 hours of standby time on those earbuds in the case as well. The case does have a built-in power bank as well. Right there is your earbuds. Your first look at those earbuds on hand. Great little piece. Now these are feather light. They are so light that you really don't realize you're wearing them for as long as you're wearing them, which is good to know. Now they do come with ear tips, and it does come with extra ear tips, so you can swap it out. They don't fit your ear. Now it is a USB-C charging port to charge the device. It will take you about an hour or so to charge these fully. And then you're up and running. To pair them, you will literally flip it open, pull the earbuds out, and they are in active pairing mode for you on hand. Now these have a Tozo designed in here. Now the Tozo design, of course, is called the Origix acoustic design. That is from Tozo. What that means is they built this diaphragm to go around the driver to produce a sound like no other. It has different pieces to pop around and just throw that sound out there. Now, when I mean they're light, they only weigh about 3.7 grams, so they are feather light. You don't have to worry about it. They fit in your ear well, and they sound good. Now, these are like $15. These are a no-brainer type of thing. Sound quality, decent battery life, and multicolors. Yes, multicolors. They come in more than just black. They come in like, I believe, a blue, a green, a pink, even a khaki color if you want khaki. Hey, Joanna, how you doing? What is Joanna doing? How is Joanna actually doing with that? Great little earbuds, very simple, portable, usable, and nice to use. It has a really good sound, well-rounded sound, and they fit perfect. Just a great little piece. Tozo A1s. How is Joanna doing? Joanna, was that you over there on Facebook land saying hi? Oh, what do we have next? We do. We're gonna pop over. We're gonna show everyone the Tribit Stormbox Blast. The Tribit Stormbox Blast is a 90-watt Bluetooth speaker that we've used many. It is also TWS compatible, so you can actually. Now with this device, you do have TWS compatibility, like I was just saying, which is true wireless stereo pairing. The true wireless stereo pairing means you can pair this and another one and use them as left and right channel together. That's kind of cool to have that. Now this has a very, very large battery that will last for about up to 30 hours of usage time off a full charge. Now with that, we're going to talk about it. 30 hours of battery life is at 60% volume for 30 hours. If you're using 100% volume, it's going to eat that batteries. Now, you do have two drivers. Each one of those drivers is at 30 watts of power. You then have two tweeters at 15 watts of power. You do have all the LED lighting strips on the side, and it lights up the middle speakers. But on the edges, you have some passive radiators on that to help produce that extra bass sound from the inside wavelengths of the drivers. On the back, you do have the cork. The cork is going to show you a USB-C and a USB-A port and a standard house wall brick plug port back there. Now, with this, it is fully IPX7 waterproof. Don't worry about it. Take it outside. You can play this in the rain. You literally could take it to the beach and you can get it wet and not have to worry about it. It's going to work. It's going to keep playing. Now, my wife is in chat. She can contest to this. We've used it multiple parties, and it's just quite beautiful. Now, it is super loud. It's so loud that it fills the room, and you don't have to worry about it. Now, the one thing I will tell you is it does change lighting, does have breathing effects. It does do lighting to the music as well. The one thing I will also say on that is when I do a sound test on this video, you're going to notice some distortion from the microphone. It's not actually the speaker. It's my microphone cannot connect to that amount of sound that's coming out of it. Now, with that, you do have the Storm Blast or Tribit app. Tribit app is going to allow you to adjust your coloration, your volumes, and adjust the EQ to your liking. That means you can use one of the 6 presets or customize it to yourself, to your own listening to experience. Let's pop forward where we're showing you guys some music play right here. Hopefully, you guys can kind of hear this right now. So let's go up. Very, very loud, guys. So if I drop down the X bass. So with that, you have a nice, loud little Bluetooth speaker that has a phenomenal battery power or battery life on that. If you need one, that might be a good option for you. Tribit, great product, great product, and fully weatherproof. Let's talk about a RoboVac. We'll let Nate do that job today.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Eufy X8 Hybrid Vacuum Mop from Anker. This is an absolute beast of a robotic mop vacuum combo, so let's go ahead and jump in and see everything that it does. Inside of the box, there are quite a few things, so let's go ahead and make sure that you know everything in it. You're going to get an instruction manual, the mop attachment, as well as some replacement pads, and then you are going to get another filter that you need to make sure you get installed. So once that's installed, you should be good to go. You're also going to get some zip ties to clean up the floor. You're going to get the charging base itself, and then you are going to get the charging cable that is used with the charging base. And then of course you are going to get the vacuum itself right there. And taking a closer look at the vacuum itself, you guys can see right here, it's got a very simple but also very modern design. On the top right here, you have that Eufy logo. You have that really nice copper branding all the way around it. On the front up here at the top of the system, you have all of your controls. You have the carbon fiber look. Flipping it over to the back side of this, you guys can see everything right here is really well made. So your bristle attachment right here actually has this really nice rubber attachment around the bristles, and these are basically going to help with rigidity and just having these bristles last a longer time. Then you can see in the suction portion right here, you have your normal carpet bristles, but you also have the purple right there, which is for the mopping feature. And speaking of the mopping feature, this is where the mop attachment goes. So getting that installed is very simple, which we will show you guys how to do just here in a little bit. So you guys can also see that on the bottom of the vacuum that you have these 2 tires with these lifting mechanisms, and that's basically going to help this robot vac go between carpet and...
Now with this, we're going to talk about it. 2,000 strong PA suction, but times 2 because it has twin motors. Now these are brushless motors to grab you with that suction. Now it does have their iPath laser navigation, which means it's going to map out your house and keep it mapped inside the app. And inside the app, you have a whole bunch of adjustabilities like no-go zones, which areas you don't want to vacuum. You can actually adjust the suction anywhere from one of the 4 settings. That's right, 4 settings. It does have AI management, where it can actually auto-detect what type of surface it's on, and it will swap over from that suction, which is actually kind of cool to have that as well. Now with it, you do have that mopping technology, so you can mop hardwood floors if you want as well as that. Also inside the app will allow you to adjust and pick and choose, and also see when pieces need replaced, like your edging tools and your rollers, your HEPA filters, because it does have HEPA filters. Now it'll also send you a notification when that bin is full, so you do have to empty it, of course, on hand. Now, another really cool thing is you can actually set up vacuuming times. So maybe you don't want it to vacuum during the day. You want it to vacuum at night while you're asleep, or maybe you want it to vacuum while you're gone. It has all those adjustments. Now, there is your actual devices, your servicing areas, your sensors, your filters, your rollers, and everything else. It hides from me. I'm sure it does. It gets stuck. Does yours stick under the cabinets and like, no, I'm not talking to her. Rover taught her that. Rover taught the vacuum to hide. Like, don't listen. Just run, hide. It's gonna get them sheets. Nice. That simple, that easy. Really well done vacuum if you're looking for something like that from Eufy. Maybe you need a white noise machine that will drive me nuts. It just, white noise machines. James here, and today we're taking a look at a white noise machine from DreamEgg. Now this has 21 soothing sounds, 6 white noise sounds, 7 baby sounds, and 8 nature sounds with that. Now it is actually rechargeable and can be used for a long periods of times on a recharge, guys. It does have a 1800 milliamp battery in here, so you'll get a good amount of life with this. With that, now you do have steps of sounds, but inside here you'll be greeted with, of course, the USB to micro, or actually, quite surprised, USB to USB-C charging cable. So they do give you one of those. They do give you this ring holder. This ring piece is actually quite cool because you snap it apart and you can clip it to, let's say, a baby stroller or something, because it does do the sounds. Now inside here you'll be greeted with the white noise machine. Of course, just a round little device with a little plug. Now you can use this plugged in or wireless because it can do that. On the back, it does have a lock and on and off to do that. So you actually have that. On the side, you have your volume button. Over here, you have your power buttons also. Now, on the opposite side, you'll have your sound buttons for that and your timer. Now, the timer does 30 minutes, 60 minutes, or I believe 90 minutes with that. What I'm going to do is turn this on. And you guys see it starts actually working. And if I turn, we're max volume. If I turn it down, of course, it's going to drop in volume. We'll back up. If I hit white noise, another white noise, do the sounds again. We have birds chirping. Some waves. Actually, it sounds like waves still. Rain. Now we'll do the baby lullabies. Yeah. You guys hear those, right? Now, it's a cool little piece. It does have multiple lullabies for the kids. Can be hung on the stroller or the crib if you want. They are rechargeable. It is wireless. The volume, of course, if you use max volume, it's going to chew through the battery quicker, but you don't really need max volume. Just a simple little white noise machine that works quite well from DreamEgg. I have to go to. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, hey. I totally understand, Joanne. Water sounds, they're no cool. We're going to show everyone a Tater Nate video from the Shinewell Red Light Therapy belt.
So we're going to be doing a live unboxing and test of this Shinewell Red Light Therapy belt that goes around your waist. So first of all, let's get it open. So it says right here in the front that it's supposed to relieve body fatigue and pain. Yeah. It's got 3 different modes and 3 different heating levels. It says one size fits most people and switches off automatically in 30 minutes. So it looks like in the box you're going to have the belt itself. You're going to have the battery pack right here with the carbon fiber design. That's not why I was shaking my head. It looks like this can be used to charge devices because it's really just a battery pack. USB-C to USB-A charging cable, and then an instruction manual right here. It looks pretty cool. You guys see you have a baby blue trim around it, heat, mode, and power. And then right here, this is how you're going to adjust it. So this is just going to go over your waist. So this little pocket over here is where you're going to place the battery pack and plug it into the cable that is coming off of the belt itself. Now you'll notice that we can enable the power by just simply pressing down right here. Maybe you have to hold. So it's actually vibrating too. You guys aren't able to tell, but it is vibrating. So you guys can see that right there. It's just kind of sitting around our stomach. So I don't think it's really like making my stomach contract or anything because it's not enough vibration strength. But that red light is supposed to help rejuvenate your skin in a way. And also with the fact that it is vibrating, you might get a little bit of contraction right there to just help tone up some of those muscles. Now your results might vary. At the highest intensity, I don't know if you guys can see, but it definitely is making my stomach contract in a way.
Now you do have 3 light sources with this. You have low light source, which is about 113 degrees. You then have medium, which is 131 degrees of heating, and high, which is about 149. 72 LEDs all the way around for this device on hand to give you that. Now, This will fit approximately a 45-inch waist. That's right, 45 inches all the way around. It is battery powered, rechargeable, and all of that other cool stuff. Since it is waterproof fine stitch fabric, you can clean it off. You don't have to worry about it. Wash it down. It's not going to hurt it. 3 different vibration modes, of course, on hand as well with that. It's kind of cool. It's a 10,000 milliamp battery, so you get about 6 hours of usage time, or it takes about 6 hours to charge it, and 10 hours of usage time, if I remember correctly, with this device. I actually have a red light therapy knee brace that I quite like, that works very, very well, that I keep trying to talk my wife into using, and she won't do it. Hey, banter's fine. Totally, totally fine. You should hear me and my wife. We're going to move over to the U-Like laser hair removal tool that Nate needs to use more of.
This is the U-Like IPL hair remover
that's a joke towards Nate.
handset, and it's so awesome because it helps to remove hair, making it easier between shaving and just trying to keep smooth skin. It adopts a clinical grade sapphire ice touch technology, so it actually lowers the temperature from 158 Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit at the point of contact with the skin, which is pain-free. I just love it. It helps make the skin feel more smooth and reduces thick hair in the areas that it is applied. And after the first 4 weeks of treatment, it's recommended to continue with bi-weekly touch-ups to keep it looking its best all year round. It is recommended by dermatologists and FDA cleared. It's perfect for full body use. It allows you to select the intensity, so depending on where you're applying it, you can choose different intensities for the face, bikini area, armpits, arms, legs, and so forth. It comes in a leather box and comes with its own razor because the first step is to shave.
I would suggest hiring Rover to put that away for you.
Hold on to the on and off button to turn on the device. Put on your goggles and get ready to apply, and voila, in a flash, it will help reduce hair and make it so much easier and smoother. Overall, I love the color of this device, but also its functionality is amazing. It has a light transmission rate of 99.99%, which enhances the hair remover effect and prevents skin burns at the same time, making it painless and something you can easily do at home. I hope this video helped. Thank you so much for watching.
That is definitely where the laundry goes, is in a basket, Rover. I agree. Great little piece if you need a laser hair removal tool to help keep that hair away. Nice little device. Now we're going to be moving over to the Comfy Air massaging mat that she also did.
This is the full body Comfy Air massage mat.
I don't doubt it.
It has 10 vibrating motors and comes with a shiatsu neck massager. There are 5 massage modes and 3 intensity levels, as well as 4 selective massage zones to choose from that allows you to individually select them, or you can select them all. This allows you to achieve a massage in your shoulders, upper back, lower back, legs, and combine different areas to best suit your needs. I really enjoy the heating setting on this mat. You can choose between the neck heating option or having a full body heating option from your shoulders to your legs. It also has an auto shut off feature, which just makes it safe in case you fall asleep on it. One of my favorite things about this massage mat is the shiatsu neck massager. I really appreciate that they made it removable, so you can choose to use it as a pillow without the mat if you choose to, but it also does allow you to use this pillow on different areas of your body, such as your back, leg, feet, and just anywhere that you would want a more intense massage. The pillow itself does have a removable flap that will flap over the pillow itself, so if it's too intense of a massage, you can use that as a way to create a barrier, extra padding to reduce some of the intensity.
Now, with the remote, you can pick which area of the massage you want, what intensity, and what heating level, of course, as well. With that, is cleanable, so you can wipe it down and keep it nice and usable, friendly. Now, you can pretty much use it anywhere on your couch, your bed, your floor, wherever you need to lay this out. You can set that up and just start using that, of course, as well. A great little massage mat for you if you are looking for something like that. Now we have a random Jeff video, and Jeff is, of course, a team member on our team. He's going to show you the DRC. This is a 1/18th scale little remote control car.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and I'm here today to talk to you about this absolutely insane monster truck from DRC. This is the 9300 model and this thing is a beast. So before I go over all this, let's quickly go over what was included in the box. So right here you have the product manual. This is going to tell you a lot of useful tips and tricks for using and maintaining this vehicle, so I highly recommend you give it a go through. Outside of that, they do include a spare battery with this as well, which is awesome. So there's already one inside here, but they give you a second one as well. And what this does is it enables you to double your time that you can play with it. Each battery is going to last you about 20 minutes worth of playtime, so this is going to give you 40 minutes with the two of them combined. They also give you a big bag filled with a bunch of things you can use to deck this out. There are some things that you can put on here, such as extra rims and a whole bunch of other stuff. It also comes with a charging cable for the batteries and a brush to clean everything off once you're done using this, because this thing, you can take it off road and it's going to do well. It's a four-wheel drive vehicle, so there you go. It also does come with this 2.4 gigahertz controller as well. Very easy to use. There is a speed switch on here, so you can actually throttle the speed if you want, or you can increase it. This thing can go all the way up to about 25 miles an hour, which is the speed limit outside my house, so this thing can really get up and go. It also does have this wonderful steering trim, which this will control the trim of the front wheels, and it's going to help you get tighter turns or get nice straight shot when you want it. Here's the vehicle itself. It looks pretty sweet. I love the skin on this. A lot of the inside of this thing is made out of high durable nylon, so it's a nice tough vehicle. This outer shell is made out of PVC, so it can really take a crash and without denting anything or causing any damage. Let's take off the hood and see what's inside. Right off the bat, I want to call this out.
Now with this is fully independent suspension. Each one of those shocks is oil filled, and it is all-wheel drive, so that means all four tires do move independently of each other, which is kind of cool of that. Now, it does have a single motor. It does have dual batteries. You're going to get about 40 minutes of playtime with both batteries on this device. Now, with that speed trim, you can go in low speed or high speed. You can adjust the trim of the steering, which means if you wanted to drift in circles, you just twist it to one way or the other. And you're going to get that drift, and it's going to go to that side a lot quicker on hand. Kind of cool with this. Now, he does play with this in his living room in a second. We'll jump forward to that right about here, where he pops over and walks out a screen. This is before Jeff could edit videos. Just saying. Right here, he's going to start playing with it. He's going to be in low speed, and you're going to notice the difference. It does do pretty well in the living room for just driving around in low speed. In a second, he's going to pop over. He's going to put this in high speed, and you're going to see it start whipping some donuts and moving a lot faster right here, right now. Here we go. He's going to start going. There you go. More speed. Of course, he's going to keep going and just start doing more circles. That's on high speed right there. Oh, he found the couch. Oh, he found the wall. There you go. And just starts doing donuts. A cool little RC car for the kids and adults alike. From DERC. Now we're going to show everyone another Bluetooth speaker. This is, of course, a still waterproof speaker, IP67. Now this speaker does have 80 watts of power, if I remember correctly. It is from Anker. This is the Motion Boom Plus.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you the Anker Soundcore Motion Boom Plus Bluetooth speaker. This is an absolute beast that comes with a ton of features and packs a ton of power. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at it. So you guys can see right here that it has this matte black finish all the way around it. Whenever we look at the top right here, you have that Soundcore branding on the top as well. You're going to have all of your control buttons, which is going to be your play pause button, your next song button, the bass mood up, and your power button as well. Taking a look at it right here in the front as well, you can see that you are going to have your two speakers, two tweeters, and then on each side of the speaker, so right here and right here, you're going to have passive speakers that are going to act like your subwoofer, and they add a ton of bass. One of my favorite things about this is that you do receive a strap that you can hook onto this or take off if you don't want it. Makes it really easy to carry around because this is a big Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah,
taking a look at the back right here, you guys are going to notice that you have a micro USB-C input that is to charge this. You have a USB-A output in order to be able to charge your devices, and then you also have your auxiliary jack right there in case you ever want to extend the sound onto other devices. So what we'll go ahead and do now is simply just turn this on so you guys can hear what it sounds like. In order to get this turned on, very simple, just hold the power button down, you will hear a sound. So you guys might notice that right there my red light is flashing. That is just because I extensively tested this just so I could come up with a legit opinion on what I think of this. Alright, so we've got my phone paired up to the speaker. Let's go ahead and play some music and test it out and just see how good this sounds.
He never pops up for my shows.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Cause you
gotta build up on my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into the place. You wanna love me, well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna today, I promise that I'll never.
Alright, so as you guys can see, the Anker sound...
That nice little speaker that packs that room full of sound, but while being still portable and wireless. We're going to be moving over to a Govee product. We're going to show you guys the Govee ground lights. These are really cool. Justin did this video.
I'm here unboxing and showcasing the Govee Allure Smart Ground Lights. Now what these are is these little tight LED lights that you stake into the ground, and they provide like an illuminated pathway, which are great for like surrounding driveways or decorating your garden or just making landscape accents, because you can really do a lot with these, and they're fairly long. As you can see, they have the little groove on the bottom where you would put in the landscape spike, or the little spike on the bottom that goes in the ground. You get a lot of wiring there. It's extremely long. You get a control box to manually control it. It also pairs with the Govee app via Bluetooth on your phone, so that way you can control the various light patterns on your phone, which we'll showcase later as well. So the first thing you got to do is obviously unwrap the wiring. It comes with multiple twist ties. You get a very long AC power cord. Then you're going to want to put the little spikes on all of the Govee lights, so that's going to take some time. Let me show you how these go on. You take each individual spike and you line up these little snap points. You can see each of these spikes has two little snap points.
Be careful with
you line up the snap points and then you just press firmly until they snap into place. Once they snap into place, they're nice and secure and they're snug, so you could just stake them in the ground. Obviously, you need to stake them in soft ground. Now, after pairing the ground lights with the Govee app, you could see through all the different color patterns just how really bright and vibrant these RGB lights are. And Govee makes fantastic lights. Their lights are always such top-notch and high quality. You could choose like the fire setting, which is kind of like rolling fire. You could choose blue and white. You could choose starry night. So many different color patterns. You could change the color of each individual light to be whatever you want, or you could cycle through all the patterns, everything from fire to fireworks to pulsing lights that kind of like flash and then go solid, like this one, which is really unique. I just started playing around with all the color patterns, and there's just so many different color patterns to choose from, besides the fact that you create your own. You could do various strobe effects with the lights. You could do party mode, but this would obviously annoy your neighbors. Imagine having all these ground lights. You can see how bright they are. Imagine having your driveway constantly lit up. But it's great for the holidays. You could set up all sorts of like Halloween colors.
Now, with that, the app is 100% completely free, everyone. So you don't have to pay for the app. And the app allows you to adjust all those lightings and colorations. Now, with it, you don't have to use the app, but I do recommend the app. The app gives you more color control, more color scenes, more color patterns. And of course, you have the ability to do this, line your driveway, line a pathway, wrap it around your deck. Pretty much anywhere you wanted to put it, you can do that. Now, it is waterproof to a point. You do have to get like a waterproof box for the actual controller itself because you don't want to ruin that. But a great little piece right there for everyone. Now, next up is the Govee Smart LED light bars, and those are actually right behind us, right here. Two 15-inch light bars. Now, of course, I'm going to swap over the carousel. Those light bars are underneath that TV right there, and if I go into the app, which I was just talking about, you can actually control all of your lighting that you have on hand. All 6 sets that I have right there are shown there. Of course, there is a set for the car. There's some tri-glide panels and everything else in between. Now, the app does control anything and everything that Govee has, including their home appliances, from their smart fans to their humidifiers to the purifiers to even tea kettles and everything in between for that. Now, we're going to drop off the TV part lights, and we're going to go just to the light bars because that's what we're talking about right now, of course, on hand. And now the light are off, and we're going to go into the app, and we're going to adjust some of those 2 little light bars. Now, with that, I can go into what's called music mode and start changing around the scenes of the music mode to react to my voice with that. Now, we can do a calm style, or we can do a dynamic if we want. We can pop over and do a more vivid coloration where it reacts to my voice or sound on hand. If you want a vibrant style, it just changes the pattern, so we can go into rainbow circles. We'll just trace and change colors back and forth, or we can react to the beat and just moving around, round and round with that. Now, we can also do just standard colorations where you can change the colorations to your liking and the brightness. Of course, I have it at 50%, so if I want to adjust the colorations to this even brighter, we just pop these over and adjust the coloration brighter, and it'll bring the brightness up, of course, or dim down. Now, inside you also have what's called scenes, and this is the scenes. They're pre-set lighting functions in there to change out what you want. There is also a DIY mode, so if you want to do DIY mode, you can definitely do that as well. We can just keep changing the scenes and patterns. We can do a rainbow effect where it just changes to like a rainbow colorations. We can even do life where we can do the sirens because the cops are always chasing us. You know what I'm saying. You know. It's a great piece, honestly, very well done kit. And since it's Govee, the Govee kits work really, really well. The app is completely free, and you're able to control all of them. Now, like I was saying, yeah, Kit looks like Kit does. And like I was saying, you can control all the pieces, including this next one from Govee. This is their Govee Smart Humidifier that I believe Aster did for us.
Liter Smart Humidifier. It has a large capacity and can last for up to 36 hours. And with 320 milliliters an hour and a mist spray that is up to 2 feet high, it can cover a room area of up to 500 square feet. What's lovely is that it does have an aromatherapy diffuser tray as well, so you can add your favorite essential oils to the chamber to create a cozy and relaxing atmosphere. And it does have RGB lighting, so it creates additional soothing lighting effects. With its convenient top fill design, it is leak proof and easy to add more water to. And it does have an auto mode that utilizes a thermal hygrometer that will activate the auto mode so that way it can detect how much humidity is in the room and compare it to what your settings preference is, and it will adjust to that humidity level. It does have multiple app functions, 9 mist levels, a custom mode, an auto mode, scheduling and timer options, a nightlight, and a refill alert. And it is so soothing. It has less than 28 decibels of sound and an auto mode to help make things more convenient. It easily connects with 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi or a Bluetooth device. Please note that it does not support 5G. Overall, I love this humidifier.
So a great little humidifier plus aromatherapy disc right there. Now we got one more Govee product for everyone, and this is a really cool little their landscape lamps Justin did for us. These are actually a current product.
I'm here showcasing the Govee Smart Outdoor Spotlights. Now what this comes is a 2-pack of these spotlights, which have these metal arms which go on a stake in the ground, and they kind of have a plug that goes on the long cord. This is a waterproof cord. You can see how it connects over here. It's got exactly 2 spots, one for each spotlight, and it has a really, really long cord. Now, the control box itself and the plug themselves are not waterproof, so you do want to put the waterproof box around them, but the entire cord is waterproof. It also comes with 2 stakes, and all you have to do is unscrew the top of the stake like this, and then you would put the spotlight into the stake itself. After you put the stake in the ground, you see how you line up the hole in the stake, and then you screw the spotlight on the stake, and then you're ready to go and set it up. So we'll go ahead and get these set up right now. The first thing you want to do is obviously find the places you want to put the stakes in the ground to where you can point the spotlights either towards bushes or your house or wherever where you think it is best to have your ambience where you want your glows. So in this case, I'm just going to put the spotlight right here, and I'm going to be facing these spotlights directly at the front of my house because I want to create kind of like the ambient glow in the front of my house for when passerbys come by. It'll be great for holidays where you can do different colors. And again, I can't wait to see how it looks. So easy to assemble, easy to put together, and the waterproof cord you could easily just run underground, run it around plants. You can see it's easy to connect. All you have to do is take the cord itself and then you plug it in here. It only goes one way. You just look for the notch and line it up and plug it in. And then you just screw the cap on. This is what makes it waterproof, so that if it does get a little bit of rain, it's not going to interfere with the cord. It's not going to mess with the lights at all. So again, just screw that on, and this is how you get one spotlight plugged in. Then just follow the cord down, untangle it, arrange it how you want, and then you do the other spotlight as well. Now, turn the spotlight on during the day. All you have to do is set up the Govee app, and it will pair with your smart lights. You just add it to the app. Then you have full color customization of the spotlights. Here's how it looks during the day. You can change the brightness. You can change the color. I finally set it on this kind of like light teal blue color because I have some of my pottery. It's kind of like a light blue teal around the house. So I thought this would be a nice color. And again, really easy to use the smart app. You could pair all your Govee products with this.
Now, inside the app, just like I was showing everyone, you can change the colorations of lighting to what you like. Of course, he's using a blue coloration right here to light up the house and the plants. I'm sure he's going to get yelled at by his wife later because of how bright they are. But you could dim those down. You can adjust that brightness with that. Now, this is, of course, only 2 pieces. If you need more, you'll have to get a second kit to light up even more of that. Now, they all do interjoin and can be run off the same app, so you're good there as well. You just hook them up, use them, and you're up and running. Great little piece, very beautiful, very vibrant lighting. If you're looking, Govee. Govee's got you covered. Now, we're going to pop over. We have 3 different pieces of these chainsaws. I'm going to show you 2 different videos. The first one is the 6-inch mini chainsaw. It does come with 2 batteries, and it is a handheld version. The second one in the carousel is an 8-inch version, and so is the third one. But we'll get to those in a second. So we're going to show you this very cool little portable chainsaw that Nate uses and scares us all.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. And today we're going to be taking a look at this little beast of a mini chainsaw, the MOM Live 6-inch electric chainsaw. This chainsaw is absolutely awesome. So as you guys can see here on the front, like I said before, you do have a 6-inch blade, which is pretty cool. So it's going to be really good for gardening, and you can see all around the body you're going to have that yellow and black design that's going to wrap all the way around. You have a soft touch material right here on the handle, your trigger right here, which will not activate until you squeeze this safety that you can see right here. So you're good to go and not cut off your fingers while using this thing. You're going to have a valve right here that is going to allow you to apply some of that chain oil that you can put in here, that you need to put in there before you use it, just for safety measures. So this thing is definitely really good for things like working around the house, in the garden, getting down overhanging branches. It's not obviously going to cut down a tree or anything like that with that 6-inch blade, but you will be able to do that with smaller things. And it does come with 2 21-volt lithium-ion batteries. As you can see, here's one right here,
as well as battery indicators on the back of those. So all you have to do is get these installed. As you can see, I'm doing right here. All you have to do is just simply slide it down. It'll lock in, and then you are good to go. So like I said before, now that the battery's in, be a little bit more careful around this. It will not go until you push that safety right there. And while you're using this, I highly recommend using safety glasses, and they do send you a pair of safety glasses. So let's go ahead and get this thing tested out and see how well it works.
Y'all should be scared. Nate has a saw. So just like that, you're up and sawing away. And that is the 6-inch version, 21 volt batteries, double chains, carrying case. Now we're going to pop over. We're going to show everyone the 8-inch versions. We have two options for the 8-inch versions. We have one with the pole and one without the pole. We're just going to show you guys these ones as well.
Hey guys, Bradley here at Dragon Blogger Technology Entertainment. Today we're going to be checking out a pole saw by Immelum Live. Here it comes with a quick start guide, the user manual, and as you can see, a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead and dive into the bag. So it comes with screws, a blade sharpener, a screwdriver, a 1-inch brush, a guard for the blade, and a small little socket wrench.
Okay,
then we have our 21 volt VMAX battery.
Hey David.
Clips in just like any other power tool. You have your on button there. It'll show your battery life whenever it's plugged into the saw. Here you can see the charger port. It does come with a charger, which is right here.
Now in there you get the charger. It's going to charge both batteries that does come with it. It does come with an extra chain. It does come with the sharpener and the tools. You also get the handheld handle to keep your actual ability of holding the device. You then get this very long pole, of course. You also get this cool little strap to help hold that pole all around you to give you that little extra stability with it. Now there is your saw, of course, the 8-inch saw. Now the saw does come with an oil canister. I do suggest always adding that lubrication oil to keep your blade nice and protected and always nice and sharp on hand. Now with the pole, you get a lot of adjustments, and that is also where you'll slide your saw on right there to connect up to use the saw. And you do get a whole bunch of angleability and extendability with this. It does have multiple sections where you can extend it out even longer on hand, and you can swivel it to adjust it to whatever angle you truly need to get to that cutting angle with this. Now on the opposite handle, where you put your handheld piece, is where you're going to connect the battery, and that is also where you'll have the second trigger to activate that saw. That's kind of cool that it has that on there with that, and it does have a lot of adjustability. Now this pole actually has something that I wasn't expecting, is it actually can rotate. That's right, you can rotate the bottom handle. I believe it's like almost 200 degrees or more to adjust it and change it around and rotate it, just in case you need to swap it around while you're in the air to get a branch on the opposite side instead of you just turning. You can just turn the handle, and it does allow for that. And that's kind of cool that it does do that. And there it is, the rotatability of that. Now you do have the nice little handheld guard where you'll see the triggers, of course. Right here is where you'll put your lubricating oil to keep that chain nice and lubricated. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it might come with a bottle of that lubrication oil for you. Now, just like the second one, the third one in the carousel does not have the pole, of course, but this is the 8-inch version. We're going to grab the last one of this, and this is, of course, the 8-inch brushless motor. It's just double batteries, handheld, and all the other cool stuff, just no pole.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be taking a look at another mini chainsaw by Immelum Live. So this is going to be a great chainsaw, not necessarily for cutting down trees, but this is going to be great for garden work, for low-hanging branches. And now, while I said you aren't going to be able to use this, a little bit of wind there, so we'll go ahead and add some music over this after I actually get to cutting. But you guys can see that this is going to be a great chainsaw to cut down low-hanging branches, maybe smaller trees, shrubs. So let's go ahead and
now with this, you get the dual batteries, you get the chain, you get the glasses, and of course you get Nate chopping stuff he shouldn't be, but that's just Nate. He's gonna cut down a live branch just because, well, his name's Nate, and that's what Tater Tot does. Oh, I don't know who allowed him to have a saw, but we should not have allowed this. A bunch of great little options. You had 6-inch blades, you had the 8-inch blades, you have the multi-purpose, and then you have one with a pole. I gave you an option for pretty much anybody out there. Maybe you need a 6-inch or an 8-inch, or maybe you need that extendo pole. That's cool pieces. Oh, he won't do. That's what I'm worried about. I think he would attempt to even take the whole tree down. I agree. All right. Totally agree with that one. Now, we have a cool little AMS Chef cold press juicer up next. Maybe you guys like a morning juice. Here you go.
So I have some cut up apple, carrots, and celery that I'm going to use to juice. I'm really excited to see how it's going to taste and how it's going to work. I've done it with berries before and it came out absolutely amazing, so I have high hopes for this. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on and start feeding my fruits and vegetables up through the top. It's working through them right now. One thing that I love about it is the fact that it comes with a press that you can use in case the fruit and vegetables get stuck and you kind of push it back down in there.
Everybody knows
as you can see, I'm getting a good amount of juice in the receptacle,
like the whole
and then the waste is coming out at the end. I'm gonna go ahead and push some more down in there, get it to go through. And make sure when you cut up your stuff, you cut it up as small as you can. It just makes it easier for the juicer to work its magic. But I'm getting a good amount of juice out of it, and I'm super excited to taste it. It's doing most of the carrots and the celery right now, and celery is mostly water, so I'm going to get a good amount of juice from that. These apples are super sweet, so these are Gala apples, by the way. So I'm excited for the juice that's going to come out of them. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep grinding all of this up and juicing it, and then I will show you guys the end result. So after running it and juicing everything, this is how much juice I got out of that container. It's just right at 10 ounces. I'm going to go ahead and do a taste test. And oh my god, it tastes absolutely amazing. You can definitely taste the
just a nice cold press juicer for everything. Now, maybe you need another back massage. Well, let's show you the Comfier Shiatsu back massage.
Hey, what's going on, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about this Comfier seat replacing massage chair. So this is just going to sit around your chair. It even has a Velcro strap, as you guys can see right here. And then you're going to have this nice faux leather texture across here. Now, you can lift this up. This is a Shiatsu foot massager, so it can either roll up and down. And then on the seating portion, which is right down here, this will actually vibrate and heat up as well. Now, in terms of controls, this is very easy to use. You guys can see that you have this little control panel right here that just makes it very easy to use. So in terms of the control availability, you have full back, upper back, lower back. You can direct it to the exact spot you want it to. So that's going to be moving the Shiatsu rollers in here, and you can have them go wherever you want and sit in one place. Then you're also going to have the vibration for the seat, heat, intensity, and then
now you can adjust the intensity and the heat level up with this. Now that back piece is removable and washable, so if you sweat on it, you don't have to worry about it. You can clean that. Now you can put this pretty much anywhere. Your computer chair, you can put it on your couch. It's just user friendly, it's accessible and movable, so you're good there as well. You just plug it in and start going to town, and you get that nice massage that you need, maybe while you're working, or maybe after a nice long work with that. Comfier did a great job with this device if you're looking for a massager that's portable and movable. And right there, you guys can see the nodular balls rolling up and down the device, of course, on hand. The cool part is it does have a hand pocket for the controller on the side of the device. If you're looking for a massager, definitely try and take a look at that comfier setup right there. Now we're going to move over to another Govee product, and that is the Govee Smart. Yes, so that actually does do. It is timed. I will shut off. I believe it's like after 20 minutes or 15, 20 minutes, it will auto shut off. So you cannot overstimulate or over massage. Yeah, it does have that. Now we're going to talk about the Smart Tower Fan from Govee. Another product that does work with the Govee app and does control everything you need. Nikita video.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Govee Life 36-inch Smart Tower Fan. This thing is perfect for whatever room you may want to put it in. It's an oscillating fan with temperature auto reflect and has 8 speeds, 4 modes, a 24-hour timer, and it works absolutely amazing not only with the app but with Alexa and Google Home. Now, this is some of the pieces that come with it. This is the 2 parts for the base that you will have to assemble together, and it's super easy to do. This is the user manual, and this is the quick start guide on how to assemble that base that I was telling you about. Like I said, it's super easy. All you have to do is clip the 2 parts together and then unscrew the bottom and screw it on and feed the wire through. Now, it wouldn't be a Govee product without the amazing Govee app, and so I'm going to show you guys how to go through the process of setting this up. It's super easy. All you have to do is open the app, click the proper appliance, go ahead and set it up, and then it's just super easy from there. All you have to do is just follow the instructions on screen, and you will get your Govee product set up and ready to go almost immediately. The delay is absolutely non-existent.
He just gave us the password.
As long as you follow the instructions, you're good to go.
Poor kid.
And then once you're in the app, it's basically, again, pretty straightforward on how to use it. You have the panel on the actual fan itself that will reflect the settings that you are using on the actual app itself.
Now with the app will allow you to control it pretty much from anywhere. Maybe you forgot to turn it on, or maybe you're about to get home and you want that fan to start moving that airflow. You can do that from that phone from pretty much anywhere on hand. Now, another cool part is that phone will allow you to adjust the timer, allow you to adjust the fan speed. It also allow you to adjust the settings. Maybe you wanted to have it on night mode or automatic mode or just silent mode. You can adjust that. You can also turn on the oscillation from the phone through the app. Well, if you don't want to do that, you also have all the buttons on top of this for this. Great 36-inch tower fan that blows a pretty good amount of air, but is still very convenient and user-friendly. The app just allows you to go anywhere from 1 to 8 fan speeds on hand in the app. Now, without the app, you don't get that much adjustment. So the app gives you more adjustment. You can actually schedule times when that fan is on and off in the app as well, and you can pick the fan speeds and everything else with that. She went to bed. She left us. She was like, I'm out. If you're looking for something like that, Govee. Yeah, we have another Nikita product. This is a rowing machine right here. Oh, she's still here.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Mirac magnetic rowing machine. These are all the pieces that it comes with. The install process did not take that long actually, and everything is super well made. One of my favorite features of the magnetic rower is that really nice polished wood aesthetic on the side. I absolutely love the sleek design of this thing and how easy it was to assemble. I believe assembly process took maybe about 27 minutes or so. And what's really cool is that it features the capacity to sync up with Bluetooth and the app to provide you a really awesome workout experience with some pre-made magnetic rowing workouts. And when you're ready to store this thing, you just simply lift it up vertically and it will slide in anywhere. So if you're looking for a really awesome and fantastic magnetic rowing machine to add to your home gym for a awesome
right there, very cool rowing machine. Now, it's magnetic resistant. It does have a dial. That dial will twist, and that's where you're going to get that resistance of rowing. So if you like a really easy row, leave it on 1. If you like a more harder row, adjust it up to your liking to that, and it'll take you a little more to pull and row on hand. Now, rowing machines are really great because they do work out all those core muscles that you wouldn't expect to work out when you're just like jogging. because you get more of the pulls, you get your back movement, you get your legs all into it when rowing on hand. A great little rowing machine right there, of course, from Merch Magnetic Rowing Machine. Great little piece. Now we have another Nikita video of these cool flying orb toys that he just really cannot use. We're just gonna make fun of the whole video the whole way. It's kind of cool little toys. It is a 2-pack, so if you have more than one kid, you get 2 of these in this pack right here.
Hey everyone, Nikita with Dragon Blogger here to show you the Amaline 2-pack flying orb ball toy. This thing is really cool because it's a nice little hover toy. Now if you look right here, those little yellow buttons are how you stop it once you get it to start, and these are the charging cables that you're going to have to use for them because they do require a charge. Now if you look right here, you can see inside it has a nice hover rotation device, and at the top right here is where you're going to charge it and turn it on. Now of course, as I mentioned, the yellow devices are going to be how you turn it off, because once it starts spinning you have no way to press the button again. And this is just me showing you like how you go about charging. You got to make sure it's lined up, and it is advised to put a finger through the little top hole so you can kind of hold it in place to make sure that it goes in. But once you get it plugged in, it does not take that long to charge at all. I believe to fully charge this one it takes about 20 minutes or so, and then of course if you turn that button on, that's how you get it to turn on. It will go immediately, so make sure you have a firm grip on it, because once you hit that button, it is liable to fly right out of your hands. And like I said earlier, if you want to stop it, you just simply use the little button, and that's how you go ahead and stop it. You can also start it with the button too if you don't want to worry about trying to get your fingers through the little top hole at the part. Now in this part of the video that we're about to show you, my girlfriend is struggling to learn how to use it, so she's just kind of going about it as best as she can because she doesn't have much experience with these. And so please forgive her for trying to do this unsuccessfully, but as she throws it and it just kind of goes flying, and then Obi has to come to the rescue to see what's going on. But as you can see, I mean, it hits, it's still spinning, it's very durable, it's made out of light plastic, and it can fly around really easily. This is the type of thing that you can have your kids use inside, and you don't have to worry about it really breaking anything, unless it's something that's also light or going to be easily knocked down. Obi's kind of confused as to what's going on. He's looking around like, what is this toy? But of course, you know, the expert being me has to show up here so I can show my girlfriend just how this is done. Of course, I myself am not the best, but I can at the very least get it to boomerang and kind of catch it and show her kind of how to use it. But it's a lot of fun. This is great for people of all ages. So if you're looking for a really awesome toy to keep your kid occupied, these flying hover orbs, they're really fun.
Just a cool little 2-pack right there for everyone. Next up, we have some shoes. We're going to start off with the Nordiv 8s. These are the Polar Bear 225s. I believe this is actually a me video. Wow. Me. James here. Maybe you're into hiking. Maybe you just need some new boots for the winter weather. Maybe you guys just want some boots that are waterproof. Well, today we're taking a look from a company called Nordiv 8. This is a very cool little company that I've actually seen a few pairs from, and this pair today that we're taking a look at are called their Polar Bear series. These are their 225s, and I actually have one of them right here. Now the 225s are a very great hiking boot, literally all well-rounded hiking boot. Now these are actually so well-rounded that they are very waterproof, that I used these during winter and had no issues with these whatsoever. The bottom is really grippy. That grip actually sticks to ice quite well, and I was quite surprised to have that much grip on ice. You normally don't get that. Now, very well done with these. He got a day job. He's got a full-time job that's taking up a lot of his time right now, and some other things going on. But he should be coming back at some point. Once he gets all settled back down. Yeah. Yep, the little one's definitely taking up some time, and you know, life happens, all right? Life does happen, and he had to he's got another job as well, so kids aren't cheap. Kids are not cheap. Now with this, you got the polar bear design all the way around. It does have some gripping on that with that. Hey, I appreciate that, Heidi. Welcome to the Dragon Show, of course. Now with these are very comfortable. Now I was expecting these to be running a little small, but they fit me quite well. Now usually I wear about a 12.5 to a 13. This size 12 actually fit, and they fit very decently well. So if you're wondering, they do run proper sizing. Well, semi-proper sizing, but they do fit well with that. If you have wide feet, don't have a problem with that. I have really wide feet, and my feet fit in these perfectly well. Now, when you put them on, they're very comfy. They're very easy to wear. No issues with these at all. User just perfect. I mean, they're actually quite comfy. Inside the bottom, they have a nice padding insole that is removable if you want. You can take that out. What should I know? Huh? What should I know? The kids aren't cheap? Or wives? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. My wife's still watching. Life is just not cheap. Let's be honest. Life is not cheap. Great boots. If you want to use these just for hiking, definitely. They're great, well-rounded hiking shoes. If you want to use them for like I did through winter, they're going to keep your feet nice and dry. I had no problems with that. Hello, Yuhong. Actually, first time. Yeah, so Live has been here for quite a while. A lot of people don't realize it's there until they see it. But yes, it's been here for quite a while. We've been doing this for quite a long time. We are waterproof. They are waterproof, man. I wore these throughout winter and never got wet one bit. And, I live in New England. We get a lot of snow, a lot of rain. I had no problems with that. We are on most social medias, Heidi. We are everywhere. We are just, multi-team. You'll mostly probably see me around here mainly most of the time, but there are a couple others that hop on our channel and just stream for us. Great Nordic 8 little shoes right there. Of course, we're going to move over to another pair of Nordic 8s. These are some kind of funky looking slides that Nate did. Hey, thanks for the
Hey, what's
follow.
going on, my
Appreciate
friends?
that.
Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with another video today talking about some more Nordic 8 shoes. Now, I have tested a couple of Nordic 8 hiking shoes in the
Think it's
past,
time
and they
for a
were really
haircut and
great.
shave.
Now, the design
I'm
on
looking
these,
scruffy.
honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right off the rip, I'm not a big fan, but they are extremely comfortable. Now, this is
He
coming
says
from
he's not a
someone
big
who
fan.
likes to wear Crocs, but you can see that right here, we have these really interestingly designed kind of outdoor boat all weather, really whatever kind of shoes you want to wear. You can see
I
that
love
you
his
can kind of take
description.
out this
Of course, Nate.
super thick insole. This is a part of the reason why
Yeah,
these are
those
so
boots do have a
comfortable.
lot of
They have a
support.
very interesting design. I've never seen shoes that look quite like this. Now,
Yeah,
this is coming from someone that
I
wears
had no
loafers
problems. I didn't
and
feel like I was
Crocs
gonna
and
roll
just
my
very
ankle,
slip-on, casual,
or
easy
anything.
shoes. Now, these are going to be great for summertime. Maybe you're, around the pool, out at the lake or something along those lines. We'll go ahead and take these out. Now, I wear a size 10.5. These fit perfectly fine. Let me go ahead and get this box out of the way real quick so I can show you guys these a little bit better.
No clue.
You can see that you kind of have this
I
like
didn't do this
terrain
one.
texture across the edge. These are all rubber, even the
He says
soles on the
grain
bottom are
texture.
completely rubber.
It
If you
looks
guys
like
like
a
shoes that
fingerprint.
just have a very interesting design or at least very comfortable, these might be great for you. You can see that you kind of have some of that Nordic 8 branding over here on the side, that little logo swoosh that they do. And just taking an overall look at these, you can see that they're very interesting. I mean, these
Just a simple set of slides. They do say arch support, so it's going to help with your arch support. Literally, they're just slides, guys. But the Nordic 8's decent price. I believe they're like $15.99 today. So that's not a bad deal at all. Now, Nordic 8 actually has another company, under company, that's called Dream Pairs. Now, we're going to show you this last product in the carousel from Dream Pairs. This is an open toe, ankle strap, chunky style heel. And yes, that's a mouthful for me to say, but we have Deer Power showing you guys these. And that is not the proper link. I'm not sure why that link did not just work, but hey, we're going to go with that and we're going to grab this one instead.
Hi, Hopper.
My bad.
They're super sturdy. They're very comfy to walk in. I feel like I could walk in these all day. They're easy to walk in because they're not very tall. These are a really good professional heel.
Now, with that, they're just a nice little heel for you for the occasion. Take them out on a date. Take them out to, maybe you're going out to dinner. Maybe you have a special event to go to. As you can see right there, they fit her very, very well. Nice and very well done. Now, about $32 for this pair, but they have multiple sizes, multiple colorations, and variations with that. Ankle gives away. Yeah, I feel you, man. It would say on that size. If you mean for the boots or which shoes? The boots or the slides? That's a good question. I'm not sure which pair you mean. There is a conversion on their on the page, so it'll be like for a size 13 woman would be a size 11 man for those, and they just converts down and around like that. So if you're a size 10 in women's, you're going to be about 8.5 in men's, and so on with that. If you click the box underneath with the shoe that you're talking about, the conversion's right on there for you. It takes the guessing out of it. You also be able to click through the colorations and variations as well. I can kind of show you. So like over here for the sandals, when you click this, you'll have the size right there and the variations. You can pick like it's a size 12 women to a size 10 men's. If you were talking about, like, say, the boots, we can come over to the boots, and this is just going to be right here. This doesn't really have the conversion for that, unfortunately, but you can pretty much, the guessing game's right here because it does have a size chart. Now, you'll take that size chart and you'll go back over, and you can actually use a tape measure to use the size chart. So they do show you how to measure with a tape measure to get the proper measurements of the size you need if the conversion rate's not there. So, let's see if I can pull it up. If it's not going to allow me to pick it up, nope. I cannot. Let's see. Nope. Well, let me enlarge it. I was going to try and show you. But it does have, there is a conversion size chart there and shows you how to measure it. Yeah, thanks, Rob. Thanks, Bob. So that is actually the last product I have in the carousel for today. That is it right there on hand. Unfortunately, no more products for me today. I may be back in the next day or so. I do have a whole bunch of more shows lined up. Of course, my days, I have a couple days off, but I'm usually back on Wednesdays, but you will have other streams during that time. So with that being said, if there's any questions, always feel free to ask. If you ever want to see any of the products that we have shown on hand, give us a follow. Go to our page, find the stream that you've watched before on the day that you've seen it, and those products are always in the carousel for you to come back to. And the streams are always on Amazon, so you can come back and watch that stream again if there's a product for that. And that's kind of cool with that on hand. So that's a really cool piece that you can come back and see that. Like I said, now, if you want to see upcoming streams, of course, again, give us a follow. Check those notifications and all of the other cool stuff with that on hand. You can always see that. I appreciate that, Debbie. Thank you, Costi. Thank you, Joanna. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend as well. I'm actually going to go and I might hit up the beach. I think I'm going to go to the beach today. So I'm going to go just flake off for the rest of the day. I think it sounds good. I think it's needed. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys have a great week coming up on all of that. And I will see you guys on the next show. Thank you, everyone. And Heidi, thank you for joining in and for your first time being here. I hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you all on the next. Later, everyone. I appreciate that, Costi. Yes, my mic. Bye, everyone.